Hey folks, Nas here. I appreciate everybody joining me today for another No Man's Sky video. We are in our All Alone Abandoned Mode series. I am actually playing this in Permadeath. If you're wanting to follow along or play along, we've got the rules and the objectives in the description below. Feel free to follow along with those if you'd like. You can also join my Discord and go down to the No Man's Sky channel in my Discord and share your adventures and pictures and stuff while you're playing along in No Man's Sky. Alrighty, so we have established our base. So I've got my base computer right there. We're actually utilizing, let me go into camera mode real quick. And we are utilizing this minor settlement as our base main point. It's right now. But I think what we're going to do, we did build some of the construction units right over here. We got the one for the Exosuit, the Exocraft, and then of course the construction base terminal there. But I didn't purchase anything from them yet. What I'd like to do is start going through the base computer and start doing those base computer quests. Now, if we go into the log, we can see the base computer archives, and we should be able to talk to the base computer, I think. Is it not letting us? Base computer archives partially restored, interact. There we go. I didn't let it reset. Now we should have that going. So I want to start doing the base computer archive quest because we are going to get some free items going through this little quest line. You can search the archives and blueprints, search the construction database, downloading plans, and we get a storage container. That's great. To actually have a storage unit is good. However, we need power because we have to be able to power that storage unit. Let's see here. We can go ahead and build the unit. I think I'm probably going to need some magnetized ferrite. Yes. So let me put down our portable refiner. Let's go ahead and charge that up. We're going to use carbon. And we need magnetized ferrite. How much can we get there? That's going to be 43. I think we need 35. We'll do that. We'll get that 35 magnetized ferrite. We can actually go ahead and build the storage unit and just place it somewhere. Obviously, we're not going to be able to place it inside here because there's literally no room for anything. So we'll probably have to place it just right outside the door. Did this change at all? No, it's still that C class with the one upgrade, but it's 1.5 million units. We don't have that yet. We will be working towards that soon enough. All right, so we get that. Let's go ahead and build the storage unit. What else does it require? 20 sodium, which we already have. We can go ahead and we can change the color of it, and then we're literally going to place this outside. Some place where we can probably access it, maybe like right along here for now. Boom. All right, so we got that. Now, down the bottom right, we've got to learn words. Now, I had mentioned in the last episode that I believe we have to learn 30 words for all of the base computer archive quest lines. So we should probably head out. Let's see, powering the base. Learn the biofuel reactor, learn the base modules at the construction unit. Now, is that an actual powering the base? Okay, well, let's do that then. Kind of work through some of these. This gets us set up with certain things. Let's see, we're going to do that. Analysis online, buildable technology, battery and solar panels. So we need gold for the solar panel. But the only thing we really have to have, hang on, is that telling us specifically a power source? Learn the biofuel reactor. Okay, that's all it is. Just learn the biofuel reactor. So then we do have, I think we have 9 salvage data that is in our Starship inventory. So we can actually use some of that to get the teleporter, which we definitely need the teleporter anyway. And then we can get the biofuel reactor. And we can get a wire that's free. Now we could get, what we got? We got 24 salvage data left. Okay. We could get the battery and the solar panel. That way we could power the base teleporter and the storage unit. So that way we have storage, extra storage, and power. However, we have to get gold. And I don't... Ooh, and that's going to use all my condensed carbon just for that one battery. Okay. We may have to wait a little bit for that because I'm using condensed carbon to charge my weapon. And then if we get the Minotaur, I'm going to want condensed carbon for that as well. All right, so we did learn that. Now it wants us to construct it. The biofuel reactor. Okay, that's fine. We can do that. What do we need? 1 plate. We can actually buy a plate. Instead of using our ferrite dust, we'll just buy 1 plate. Then we can choose that to build, choose to color it, and then we're going to place it. I think we're going to go out here and maybe place it. Where's it going to sit? It'll sit right there. I don't like that placement at all. Let's just put it out here. I want it like right against that railing is what I want. We'll just do that. And then we'll run a wire from the back side of it over to there. So that's good. And then it wants us to fuel it. Interact with the generator, select the furnace tank. Yep. Furnace is empty. Furnace tank. And then we can use any of these objects, or excuse me, any of these items to fill the fuel reservoir on it. Now, you do not have to use all 40 or 120 or 60 at a time. You can pick it up, and you can see at the bottom of the screen, it's Q or E for the stack size change, or C to split the stack. You can literally just drop 1 in there if you want to. You'll get 49 minutes of use out of 1 oxygen. That way it satisfies the little powering the base quest as well. Now, we still got to go out and learn more alien language, even though there are no alien life forms because we're in abandoned mode. But we still have to go and learn words. Now, do we have any words nearby, which are going to be knowledge stones is what we're going to need to be looking for. And I don't see any nearby. But we can go out and try and find more cargo drops and stuff. We can find some buried technology while we're out searching as well. So let's go out and see if we can learn some more words and get some more technology and cargo drops and things like that. So let's see what we can go find here. Actually, oh, damn. I did not see you. Let's see. I've already got life support, which we have the tubers for the life support. Definitely need to pick up some more of those since I just ate the last of them. All right, so let's grab this guy here. And let's look for some tubers. Of course, we might get life support gels in these here. Let's see. I don't need that. Yeah, I have 0 need for an actual weapon right now. Oh, and nothing found. Glad I walked over here. Oh, but that one did give us, what was that? Condensed carbon. That little red one gave us condensed carbon. And a Viking effigy. Yay! Alright, let's head down to this. Whoa, 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 whoa. I saw it that time. Let's see. Let's grab that. Hey, another microprocessor that we don't need yet. But we probably will at some point. I am not keeping that rusted metal. We got a lot of ferrite dust around us. But jelly. Okay, that's not bad. What do we get? We had 10 tubers out of that one. That was good. Now let's go ahead and use some of those tubers. There we go. Are you really mad? No, you were just looking. Okay. Some frozen tubers over there. Let's go kind of stock up on those a little bit. We're down to 21 on our batteries. Oop. Grab all of these. I like grabbing those because a lot of times it'll give us, there it is, condensed carbon. Man, I'm not seeing any knowledge stones. Holy cow. Hey, another jelly. Keep collecting those jellies. We can turn them into life support gels, but I believe life support gels take carbon. Okay. Which I'm not really wanting to use. That's why I'm liking to use the frozen tubers on this planet. It'd really be nice if you didn't pop up right when I was fixing to use my multi-tool. Thing is I'm not necessarily out here hunting frozen tubers. I'm supposed to be hunting knowledge stones, which are not appearing. What do we get? Milestone for 10,000 Ks traveled. What is that? A manufacturing facility. Ooh. That could be good. Alrighty, I am going to run inside here because this is a manufacturing facility. Sometimes when you interact with these little terminals here, you can actually get things that will definitely, help you later on in your adventure. But we got to answer the questions correctly. So once we get in here, alarms blare sounding out against my intrusion. The facility is remotely operated and no one responds to the klaxon's call. Well, that's probably because I'm the only one that exists in all of eternity. Or at least in all of the galaxy. Let's see. The terminal indicates the facility was undertaking a specialized piece of research. Of course, we get gibberish and gibberish and gibberish with a question. The terminal appears to be asking for manual confirmation of its experiment. Let's try end experiment. Tap a few commands into the terminal, bringing it to an end. A small amount of ash is ejected from a nearby hopper. The machinery hums as it reconfigures itself for standard research operations. Normal operations have resumed, and I have access to the facility's main control panel. I should be able to alter production to my own benefit. Now, this is what I was talking about. You can extract nanites, so it'll give you a set amount of nanites. You can create a multi-tool expansion slot, which is also really nice because now we can actually utilize the items. This will actually give you an item for a multi-tool expansion slot, or we could learn a new recipe. Now the recipes that you're going to learn can be purchased. So it's going to be like making the microprocessor or the superconductors, those type of recipes that you can purchase. The multi-tool expansion slot, you can purchase that, but it is a lot of units. So if you are going for these manufacturing facilities and going for these questions, I recommend, especially in abandoned mode, going for the multi-tool expansion slot. It's only going to give you one, but it'll save you money for sure. So I'm going to go for the multi-tool expansion slot. Now, before I select this, if you come in here and you answer it wrong. You noticed I hit the save beacon right outside this facility, and it created a restore point. If you choose the wrong answer, you can actually go into your options and restore the restore point, or reload the restore point, and it'll take you back to before you even open this up to answer the questions. And you can try it again until you find the right answer. Just so happens we got it. I've done this a few times, so some of these I kind of remember. But we're going to create the multi-tool expansion slot. The machinery whirs as the factory creates an expansion circuit perfect for use at a multi-tool upgrade unit on the space station. Perfect! But it only gives you one, so just keep that in mind. So we've got the one there, and I think we picked up a couple of more up in the space station originally that are in my ship. But let's check these little boxes and everything around the inside of this facility and see what all we get here. Sodium and nanites, condensed carbon. What do we get? 14. Let's see, what do we got? We're a little more than a stack of oxygen. We're still collecting on the condensed carbon and carbon. We got 5 slots left that we can pick things up with. And we're still looking for knowledge stones, which we haven't found any. Oh, wait, there is, yeah, there's a buried technology. Whoops, right here. Can I pick that up? No? There we go. Perfect. Now, we need to make sure that we're keeping frozen tubers on us, which there's some right there, and looking for buried technology and the knowledge stones. I call BS on that damage. Like I hardly fell. Let's see, frostwort. I am not seeing any knowledge stones nearby. Holy cow. Okay, well, let's just 306 there, 351 there. Oh, knowledge stone right there. Okay. Let's see. I think that's closer. Let's go grab that buried technology. Let's change over to the mining tool here so we can grab the condensed carbon. Oh, man, he was hidden in that bush. Oh, jeez. Gotta watch out for that. Aha. I see you, though. I see another one just past it. There we go. What's that? Technology. Just happened to walk over it. And there was a knowledge stone around here. Somewhere. There it is, right there. As I mentioned before, you kind of need, let's go ahead and do our hazard protection. And then we're going to do some tubers to get our life support up. There we go, 100%. But as I'd mentioned before, we need 30 words learned. So you definitely want to try and hit these knowledge stones as much as you can. Another storage unit, but over by the save beacon, I think there's some boxes we can pick up. Oh, we got nanites here. Read the encyclopedia. We can learn alert. We could learn a lurd. That's what we're doing, is we're learning lurds, or learning words would probably be more proper. Now, is there a buried supply, or no, buried technology? No, I don't see any. Okay, well, let's see what we got over here. Rusted metal. Viking effigy, don't need it. Well, that sodium nitrate, we hit the save beacon. Now, hitting these save beacons, it does give you the navigational data. navigational data. And then also, if you go into your discoveries, you'll notice that you have the waypoints discovered right here. When you can actually upload those, and it gives you 3 nanites for each one of those. So it's just a few extra nanites. Every little bit helps. There is a knowledge stone up there, so let's head that direction. Milestone accomplished. Beginner learned 5 words. Okay, 5 it is. It'd be nice to get at least 2 more so we can get past some of the next little bit of the base computer. Oh, look at here. What do you have? Can I get rid of some of my stuff? Let's sell. Get rid of the effigy. You get rid of the relic. I don't need it. That's good. What do you have to buy? Anything good? Starship fuel, plating, microprocessors. Oh, you can actually buy the Exosuit upgrade charts. That is freaking awesome. But I have no way to really mark this because I don't have the save beacon. I didn't purchase that. But that's good. We can try and look for some more of those. And you could purchase. See, he's got 36 stack in that little thing. Now, granted, they're 192,500 units apiece, but it's definitely nice. Grab you 10 of those or something and go out and find 10 drop pods and get 10 storage slots, Exosuit storage slots. I'm not noticing any more knowledge stones. We're going to start working our way back towards base. Oh, dang it. Landed right on that guy. All right. Anything else? There's a knowledge stone right over there. Oh, the buried technology right there. Salvage data. And let's grab this knowledge stone. Get us another word going. Let's see if we can find another one here. That's the one we're standing at. And there is one right there. Okay. Head over and grab this other knowledge stone. That'll give us, what, 9 words or something now? Yeah, I see you over there. Or 7? Maybe that'll give us 7 words. Let's see. Where is... Base is that way. Some more frozen tubers. Let's go grab those. Easy. Getting a little overzealous with the thrust. We'll grab this salvage data, which is literally right at the surface. We're going to charge hazard protection and might as well charge up life support. Here we go. There's another frozen tuber right there. All right, we can reach that without even digging. All right, let's start working our way back towards the base. 96 there. How much space do I have? I got plenty of space. Well, this is literally like right above base. How come I didn't see this when I walked out the door looking for this stuff? Grab that. Milestone. What do we got? 8 words. Oh man, we need like 1 more. Because like I think each time it wants us to have like 3 words more than the last. Okay, let's go in the building. Temperature levels stabilizing. Okay. Let's see. We can put this stuff in the starship maybe. Let's see. 1, 2. And then that's it. That's not going to let us. Oh, it is. Okay. Yeah, we should be able to put that in the starship. I'm trying to save the multi-tool upgrades for when we get a better multi-tool. I don't really want to waste them on this little multi-tool that I've got because doesn't hardly have any slots in it. Let's see. Recovered, blah, blah, blah. Inputs, recovery, passkey. Convergence? I don't know. Nope. Entity. Nope. Traveler? Nope. Doesn't like it. Life forms. There are none. Still doesn't like it. Entity. No. Try entity again. Hey, look, it likes entity this time. Or it feels sorry for me. Automated archive recovery in progress, 15%. Search archives. My exosuit has detected me. Directed me to a crashed starship. Controls react to my touch, and I can only assume it belongs to me. No memory. What? Okay. Additional data available. Blueprints. Download. Construction database. Downloading plans. Solar panel. Glad we didn't buy it. Solar panel and battery. Good deal. Leave. Perfect. So now it wants us to construct the solar panel, but I don't have gold. I need gold for the solar panel, but I don't have any. So I will have to go to space and get gold to build the solar panel, because this doesn't sell gold. No. Okay, let's go to space and gather some gold real quick. Now, ideally, we got to find asteroids. Here's a little cluster right here. I could just barely see it. All right, let's see if we can get some gold out of here somewhere. Oh my gosh, no free slots. Okay, let's get rid of that and that. Let's move all of these into my exosuit since it's not transferring to my exosuit. There we go. Because ideally, if we can get some gold nuggets going, that would definitely be better. Gold nugget, that's good. That did go into there. Good. All right, let's grab a few more of those gold nuggets. Alrighty, how many gold nuggets we got? Just 2? That only gives us up. We got 94 gold. I think we need either 30 or 50 gold or something. Wow, so the nugget only gives us 10 gold. Ooh, that's a bummer. Thought the nuggets gave us more than that. They probably do in normal. Alright, we're up to 152 gold. I think that's going to be plenty for right now. Let's go ahead and head back to our base so we can build the solar panel and battery. Alrighty, let's get inside so we're protected. And let's see, what's it going to take for the solar panel? We need 1 plating and some more chromatic metal. Okay, I should be able to place this down, and we should be able to put some carbon in here. And some copper. Let's run that. We can also buy the chromatic metal. How much do they want for the chromatic metal? Yeah, we'll buy it. What the heck? And then they want metal plate. Let's grab a metal plate. Actually, let's try and grab 2. Let's see if we can make 2 solar panels. Go into our building options here. No, this one. Yep, we need some more chromatic metal still. A couple of these. I'm actually going to put these on top of the storage unit. And we'll put, can I put 2? What am I missing? Chromatic metal still. And we need magnetized ferrite for the battery. The base computer has already got another thing for us. Because all we had to do was build the 1 solar panel. Let's see. Recovery archive encrypted. Need the passkey. What's that? Is that right? Nope. Life forms is unlocked. Blueprint. Search the construction database. What do we get? Teleport receiver plans. Okay. Teleport receiver. That's going to be for the starship. That way we can put stuff in the starship from farther away. 3 wiring looms and an antimatter. Great. Wiring looms. Do we have wiring looms in here? No, we do not have wiring looms in here. So chances are we're going to have to go to the space station to even get wiring looms. Okay, magnetized ferrite is done. Let's put that in there. I'm going to pick that up. I think we might be done with that for now. Let's go into the build mode. Let's grab the battery. Let's go G and change the color. Go B to fly mode. And then I'm going to put the battery literally right on top of this thing here. Just like that. And it will charge. It will actually charge because that is allowing power into the storage unit, which is also allowing power. You can see it storing, allowing power into the battery because the battery is touching the storage unit along with the solar panels. So when the sun comes up, both solar panels will also charge that battery. Now we need to go and get wiring looms, but let's put some of this stuff in the storage unit here. I know I'm not going to use that right now. There we go. That frees up a whole lot of slots now. And what do we need for the teleport receiver? 3 wiring looms and 1 antimatter. Can I even make the antimatter right now? Chromatic metal is what I'm needing. Okay, I can make that when I get back. Let's go ahead and get 3 wiring looms. Let me jump in and out of here, create a restore, and let's go to space station. Yes, 14. We need 3. 2, 3. Holy cow, that's going to take a lot of money. Okay. But we need them. So we'll buy them. There we go. Now we can go to the starship. We can select the teleport receiver. And then we can go ahead and install the wiring looms. So they're out of our inventory. They're actually installed in that portion. And then we got to make an antimatter, which we got to go back down to the base and use the refiner and refine some more copper into chromatic metal. Now, even though we don't have a teleporter at the base, we can teleport to the base computer, but we can't teleport away from the base computer until we build a portal. And our ship does not land on the landing pad because it's not our landing pad. It's the minor settlement landing pad. Okay, let's place this. Then let's put some more copper in it. Let's see, I think I put my copper in the storage unit. Did I? It did, right there. Carbon, which I got to go gather some more of, and copper. 25, there we go. We'll grab those, put that back in storage. We can put this back in storage. And then we should be able to make 1 antimatter. We can go back into the starship, and then we can finish installing the teleport receiver. Just like that. Teleport receiver is installed. Pick that back up. And let's see, do we get another? No, you can see in the bottom right corner, we got to learn 1 more word to be able to unlock the next mission out of the base computer. But I think we're going to call this an episode. I appreciate everybody joining me for these all alone episodes. Again, feel free to join the Discord and go down to the No Man's Sky channel in my Discord, and feel free to share your adventures, your pictures of your No Man's Sky all alone playthrough that you are doing if you're following along. Also, make sure to go and check out some of my other videos on my channel. Some of the links are below in the description. And we will see you folks in the next one. You take care and happy hunting.